do, even though it was wrong. How would you feel about it?
That brings back when I was some years when I was young, and we had this missionary, and I was like her goddaughter, and small town, she would walk to my house, and I'd see her coming into town, and I had kind of seen her, and I said, oh Lord, here she comes. So she come in and she said, put that chair in the middle of the floor and had me to sit in, because I'm gonna kill two birds with one shot, and the other bird she's gonna tell me about something. It wasn't a good feeling. But as I begin to grow years later, I can appreciate it. Sometimes, correction is not always sweet tasting. It's very bitter sometimes. But you learn from your mistakes. That's right. And you can appreciate that person for telling you the right way rather than patting you on the back.
And we were at a men's conference. I shouldn't have been there, but I brought my son. He had the same testimony, almost like you had. Somebody had to bring him correction, and it don't feel good because it feels like. But see, if somebody loves you, they would want to correct you and send you the right way. Sometimes it don't feel good. People used to tell me things when I was younger in the Lord, and I would be mad. And I said they didn't like me. I don't understand why, but it's because they love you and they don't want to see you get messed up and get tripped up down the road. And sometimes it tastes bitter.
And then that scripture tells us, whom God loves, He chases.
That's
So
it.
you put somebody on your trail, and when somebody stand on you, you should be happy. So, I'm loved, I'm blessed.
They don't want to see, because I had lots of correction, and I was like, ooh, I would cry and go away and say, you know what? They picking on me. Why they throwing stones at me? Why they telling me this? But people that have been down the path, and it was always older people that would tell me different things, and I would be mad about it and cry about it, and I said they didn't like me and whatever. But now that, after a while, you realize that they were really trying to help you and trying to save you from going through some of the same things that they themselves went through. It don't seem like it be rough sometimes. But in this particular case, I'm talking about the Jews that were there selling the doves and things, and Jesus went to them and told them he was mad, and he threw them money chains and told them he said with authority that you are not going to do this in my Father's house, and told them that they couldn't do it. How do you think they felt? What was their reaction? What would be your reaction? Think about it. You got a business, right? Let's talk about the nightclub, for example, to bring it down that way. He has a business, right? But it's making a lot of money, right? But is it profitable? What do you think happens? Because I used to be in the nightclub scene. I used to be a clubber. Matter of fact, to think about it, my mother and my uncle used to own a club. And it didn't last long. Anyway, it lasted for a good while. But what I'm basically trying to say is, what kind of things happen in the nightclub? You meet men. You mingle with people who you don't know who you're mingling with. Sometimes people get